What up, guys? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry for the little vacation I took. Basically, I'm a little sick. Getting over it towards the last days of it, which thank God, I can finally get back to talking normal. Still a little stuffy, still a little, raspy, but your boy's here. Um, Lots happened since the last time I was on this video. The biggest thing recently has been the acquisitions. We ended up getting rid of Robbie Chosen, or Chosen Anderson, or Unchosen, whatever you want to call him. I don't care. He's gone. Thank God. Um, Good riddance. Don't come back. Tired of seeing you on our roster. Didn't do anything. Cost us an interception. Cost us problems. I don't want him. He's done. Um, we picked up a tackle, a second-round pick from, I believe, last year's draft or the year before. Um, Not sure what kind of caliber he is. I know I've heard a few good things about him, but the biggest thing I hope we can do is maybe transition him into maybe a guard. We need some help on the guard side. um, we'll see what happens when he's on our practice squad. And of course, the biggest news is putting Tuatagovailoa on IR, which is great for many different reasons. One, it keeps him from trying to rush back. Two, it opens up that slot for us. Three, at the end of the day, we're showing everybody that we're taking it seriously. So there's a few things. Of course, there's more other reasons. It's a great idea to put him on IR, but we need him healthy for the end of the season. So with them being on IR, we also added the quarterback Tyler Huntley. Amazing move. I don't know what Skylar's going to be able to do for us this weekend. I'm praying he does well. I mean, honestly, he's been here for 3 years. If he does do it good now, then he ain't going to do it ever. So. The biggest thing about Tyler Huntley, the reason why I like him is he can create some out-of-pocket plays. He can get out, he can run, he uses his legs a lot better, and he doesn't have a bad arm either. So what that actually will do is that'll make defenses kind of respect the quarterback a little bit better. It'll make them kind of bring it in. People are already going to put Minnie in the box since they really believe that we can't throw the ball. So they're going to load the box up and make it so running's a little bit harder. But then they have to realize we have some of the best weapons in the game for to cover that problem. So if they come up forward, we're just going to toss over their heads. That's kind of what they're going to want us to do. But with Tyler Huntley, the other aspect is he can put it over your head, but he can also run around your little rusher or whatever you're going to do to us. So we'll see how it happens. I think Skylar, he has everything we need him to do. He just needs to be consistent, confident, make good plays, don't make any dumb plays, get us a win or two. I mean, if they could just get us to be at least 500 before we go into this bye. Tua comes back, maybe I think I said week 8. Let him come in, get a game in before we start playing those Bills again for the second time at their house. We need to hold it down for the next 3-4 weeks. Well, 3-4 games. Luckily, this happened at this point in time. Everybody's kind of upset. Of course, we expected a lot more from this team, a lot better situation. We expected to pretty much be like undefeated going into week 9, week 10. Didn't work that way, unfortunately. Tua wanted to put everything on his shoulders because Mike McDaniel had a bad play calling, put him in a bad lighting. All those narratives. I'm sure everything went to his head. He's like, you know what? I got 3 interceptions because my team is trash and they can't figure it out. All right, I'm gonna put it on my head. I'm just gonna run into this guy and make sure we get this first down. Show him putting everything on my back. And unfortunately, he suffered another concussion. So, he needs to understand that I'd rather him lose the game than lose him. Because now look, we're playing these easier teams, which is thank God. Like I said, it's better to happen this time of year, not towards the end of the season when we need them the most. We can still screech out some wins. We're playing the Seahawks this week. The Seahawks are, an iffy team. They're not. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. They were on the ropes both games last 2 weeks. Of course, they're undefeated, but there's of course context into that. They're not amazing. They're not high flying. They're nothing crazy at all for us to really cover. And as long as we don't make any stupid mistakes, we should still be able to run it down their throats. Skylar can't throw. Skylar or Tyler. It's funny how we have running people. But both of those guys can throw. They can both make plays. They just have to be smart with the ball. And we can still get this done. So, at the end of the day, I think Sorry, there's a car acting crazy right here. Sorry, I'm in line to get my son from school. So I figured I'd make this video while I'm just kind of waiting. Sooner or later, once I kind of get my position at my work a little bit more stable with my promotion, I won't be in the car all the time, but you know, this is where I have to kind of start out. So I do appreciate you guys that watch. At the end of the day, you know, Dolphins are gonna take care of business, I think, on Sunday. You know, we have an easy schedule. We have these guys, the Seahawks. We got Patriots. Come on, I mean, what should we be worried about offensively? We just got to make sure we, you know, take care of business. The biggest thing that we need to do is just limit all the turnovers, limit all the issues, like the idiot moves, and make all the different play callings that Mike McDaniel's pulling up. So I don't think it's going to be a dink and dunk like it's been with Tua. I think it's going to open up a little bit more because Skyler does have a little bit stronger of an arm. They're just going to find out the things that Skyler does well and kind of maneuver some things to make sure that he can succeed. So they had 10 days since last Thursday to really get Skyler, you know, situated, get him into a good game plan. So that extended three days, or so that's 3 more days of practice, 3 more times they can sit there and, you know, kind of put their heads together. I expect us to win this game, like I said. Trying to think of any crazy news that's out there right now. There's really nothing new as far as news in the last day or two, except for the stuff I've already covered. At the end of the day, you know, the only thing I do want to kind of cover is some of these narratives that people are starting to push. Drives me nuts. You know, Tua, the man can't win, right? He gets hurt. Nobody wants to see that. You know, we don't want to see him on the ground throwing his, you know, hand signs and concussed. But at the end of the day, he's a human, right? Thank you to the Bills Mafia that has helped out, tried to donate to his causes, showed humility during this time, right? The ones that from that organization or fan base that has actually showed, you know, humility. From the players, from Josh Allen to all the guys on there that said all those nice things, to the fan base that literally gave our guys $16,000 or more in donations. That just shows, you know, NFL is a big sportsmanship oriented, you know, type business. You know, no one likes people who are, you know, rude. And that's kind of what I'm getting into is, you know, there is the other side of that fan base. Not even just that fan base, but just people in general, right? I see the memes. I see the little videos and jokes and whatever they're doing. Guys, this is a human being, okay? And can I admit that some of these things are kind of, you know, in a dirty, dark, very dark manner, kind of funny? Yes, I get it. But at the same time, like, let's have some class, right? Bills fans, you guys have been in my comments on one of my posts, having almost 200 comments of just talking complete and utter, you know, BS about Tua, about me, about, you know, I'm like, guys, like, chill out. I talk trash, of course, that's part of sports. I'll say your team's trash, I'll say they're this or say they're that, but at the end of the day, if somebody gets hurt, let's just have some humility. Let's have some, you know, some common sense here. Let's stop. When DeMar Hamlin last year got hurt and almost died on the field, I myself posted a post on my Facebook for everybody to see, just showing like, hey, you know, hope this guy's okay. Never made one bad joke about the kid. And, you know, everybody that, I mean, I don't think I've seen too many things about DeMar Hamlin last year about him getting hurt. But, you know, everybody and their mom was doing things about Tua, and it's like, y'all need to stop, right? I saw a video today. It was like, it was basically an NFL thing. It had me laughing until I got to the point about Tua, and I was like, then I laughed again at the rest of the stuff. But, you know, it was like a Family Guy thing, and it was like putting the teams for week 2, showing like how outcomes were, like with the Family Guy show, whatever, and it showed Peter falling off the roof as, you know, the Dolphins had got up and his neck was all crazy and talking funny, and they were saying that was Tua. That's just nasty. That's unclassy. Is it dark, funny? I guess if you're that kind of person, I get it. While you would laugh, but at the same time, it's like, come on, guys, we gotta be better than that. You And then you got people out there that are, oh, Flores is right, Flores is right, Flores is right. Oh, Tua should never got signed to this contract. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, booty, freakity hootie. Shut up, okay? You're not the Dolphins organization. You're a fan, okay? You're not the coach. You don't make the plays. Unfortunately, even though I'm getting away from some of these play callings, right? You guys say that Tua's trash and he was never good. I want you guys to literally, if you say that, please find a different fan base. I'm done with you. I'm done talking trash. I'm done arguing with you in my comments. I'm done arguing with people in comments of other videos. You don't know ball. You never will know ball. You're going to talk crap about a kid that's done nothing bad in his life, never made one enemy ever, high morals, the literal like epitome of somebody you want to be a face of the NFL, and you sit there and trash him because you got other BS things. You want Herbert, oh, you want Flores, oh, Flores left, oh. It's the same. It really is. Because, I mean, stats don't lie. Stats don't lie. I just watched a video yesterday of Inside the NFL. It was him, Ball Game, and the legend Richmond Webb. You know, they're doing their little podcast deal they do, and they showed a video of an analyst. I forgot his name. He does a lot of factual, you know, facts work for all these ESPNs and stuff, and he kind of pointed out, you know, Tua's like top 4 in certain categories for him. He went through a whole list of things that Tua does that nobody else in the league is being asked to do. And not many people would be able to jump in and do this stuff that Tua does. Because Tua does stuff that Kurt Warner, the Hall of Famer, even says. Like, Tua's the best anticipatory thrower. You know, you got legends out here just saying this kid is one of the best quarterbacks since, you know, Dan Marino for our team. And you got these idiots out here trying to push narratives because he got hurt. At the end of the day, Tua's not going anywhere. He's here. He got $212 million signing over the offseason for 3-4 years. He's not going anywhere. Y'all can go cry me a river. You know, go find another team. I don't want to hear y'all anymore. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know ball. You just keep annoying the crap out of all of us real true Dolphins fans. I got friends. I got people that I've known for years that are still talking about Tua like crap. I don't talk to them much anymore. They're just negative human beings. They're idiots. I can't help it. The Flores thing drives me through a circle here. Let's go through a loop. Can you guys how do I put this? Can someone explain to me why Flores would be somebody that people want to get back or wish he had been here, or, you know, any of that? You know, there's guys like TD Fins Talk, which I can't stand how he, you know, represents our organization. But you got him who has, like, you know, 30,000 people on YouTube following him, right? You got other things, and they're just, you know, talking about Flores and saying he should never got fired, right? Oh, you know, he was the best coach and this and that. What are y'all talking about? Oh, he did more with less, right? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Now explain it to you. All right. His teams were generally healthy. All right. They might not have been as talented, but they were generally healthy. Okay. We have a more talented team, but they're always broken. You got Tyreek running around at 60 to 80% last year. You got Waddle running around 60 to 80% last year. You got Chubb out for a few weeks towards the end when we needed him. We had Phillips who got hurt, like what, week something, 11, 12, somewhere in that range with the Jets. You got Howard dealing with a freaking groin injury, getting burnt every play. You got Kohu, who is just not doing well. He has what's his name? What the hell is that? Holland, you know, Snowman. You know, he was hurt. You had you know, a bunch of different offensive linemen. You had our center fall out. Like, you know how many people died last year basically on our team, and we had to sit there and try to compete. We had to sit there and try to beat these other teams who have more general healthy teams, or, you know, they have these super, like, crazy schemes, and we had no way with the type of players we had. Like, we have great talent, yes, but when we have people hurt like that, it's not going to work. So, you know, Flores might have had, you know, less talent, but he definitely had a lot better health and better luck. So, there's that. Secondly, here's the thing about Flores, right? If you guys don't remember, Flores made a whole scene when he left because he couldn't just, people call Tua weak, right? Tua's weak because he can't take criticism. That's BS. Tua used to be under Nick Saban. Nick Saban is a tougher coach. He's not somebody just like lets you walk around and act stupid. He's gonna tell you you're doing something wrong. So Tua can take criticism, but when you're flat out being a dick, you're not even being a coach. You're not even giving criticism. You're just being a dick. That's exactly what he was doing. You don't call your players, text your players, constantly degrade them, constantly tell them they're bad, they're never going to amount to nothing. That's not coaching. That's being a douche. You don't want your guy to be bad. Why? Hello. He's your guy. He's your quarterback. Why would you keep trying to tell him he's trash? Secondly, when people say that Tua's weak, right? What do you call Brian Flores when he couldn't just accept that he got fired? Right? He couldn't just acknowledge that, hey, I went positive, but I wasn't doing anything miraculous to get us into playoffs. I wasn't getting us these wins when it mattered. Right? So he, instead of just taking, ownership of what happened and just kind of like, hey, maybe this didn't work out, but I'll find another job somewhere else and I'll get back to this whenever I get to it. That would be the high road. That's somebody who's strong, right? What did he do? Oh, you got rid of me because I'm black. Right? What? Got rid of you because you're black. What? Okay. That's what you think. Then you want to go ahead and sue the team because you're weak. And then, on top of that, let's see. You caused an investigation into our team. During that investigation, they found that what happened? Oh, there was a little bit of tampering going on with who? Tom Brady? Oh, okay. And because we tampered with Tom Brady, not only did our owner get suspended, he had to pay fines. We lost 2 or 3 first-round picks. So let me put this straight. You not only couldn't just accept that you were just an average coach, you caused a scene, you played the black card, got us investigated, and you lost us first-round picks. I wonder who those first-round picks would have been. I wonder how much better this team would have been with those first-round picks. Right? Oh, let's say, Flores is his side of the story. There's no side of the story. He wasn't dick. He came from a dick-type organization with Bill Belichick. Yes, Belichick. Because he ain't no real freaking guy. I hate that guy. Right? He comes from a a-hole team, a-hole organization, a-hole coach's situation, the way he does things, and try to use it here. Okay? And anyone say Tua's weak. Do you guys not know that, Phillips went to therapy because he was told he wasn't good? He was told he wasn't going to amount to anything? You know that Jalen Phillips is one of our best defensive players that we have? So at the end of the day, Flores was not right about anything. If anything, we proved him that he's an idiot. Is he a good defensive coach? Yes, he's doing well with the Vikings. Nobody was thinking that he wasn't going to do that. But at the end of the day, you have to be a decent human being to be a head coach. People, it's a new era. Nobody wants to work for that idiot a-hole coach no more. I don't want a guy who's going to sit there and degrade me every single time I touch the field. No. I want a guy who's going to tell me, hey, good shit. Figure it out. Let's go again. Let's do this differently. Let's do that differently. Great job, though. Keep working on it. Yeah, that's the kind of coaches that most of these guys want nowadays. Right? A player's coach. A McDaniels. A Dan Campbell. Sean McVay. Shanahan. All these guys. They're all players' coaches. Even Andy Reid. He's become a players' coach. He's not really much of a hard-nosed coach. You see him getting along with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce doing commercials and having fun. What's he done? Oh, yeah, he won Super Bowls. Like 3 out of the last 4, whatever he's got. Like, come on now. Nobody wants to work for an a-hole manager, coach, anything. I'll tell you right now, I'm a manager where I'm at. I will never degrade my guys. I'm the opposite. Last night, in general, I sent one of my guys a message. Just let him know, like, he's got this. And I have his back. And it's true, I have his back. Going out today, he's going to have a good time. And we're going to make sure he gets on that board. And we're going to have a good day. But I'm a manager at the end of the day, and I want to make sure I pull myself professionally. And that's what these guys need to be doing, too. Even if you're a coach and you think you're the best thing since sliced bread, bro, you're a coach. You need to be empowering your players and making them do this job the max they want to do it, not making them feel like crap and then make them go out there and try to prove you wrong. Bro, I'm not proving nobody wrong. I'm proving myself right. So, I don't know. That Flores thing is annoying me. It's like all these crappy Fin fans that just keep pushing this narrative. Like, stop. Leave our organization. We're done with you. We don't want you here. I'm talking everybody that is a real true Dolphins fan does not want you in our organization anymore. Go be a Bills fan if you want to stay in the East. If you want to go bandwagon some teams, there's some decent ones. You got yourself, the Saints out of nowhere. You can go get you go onto the Chiefs bandwagon like everybody else has over the years. You can go jump on the Detroit Lions. I mean, I like them too, but go ahead. You can go to the Texans. Wherever you want to go. Go find you a team that you think is phenomenal right now, which some of them are, and just go deal with their happiness. And when they get bad, go find you another one. Keep doing that. Just keep switching. Because you're just killing everybody's vibe. And even some of the guys that, I love these guys. I love watching Inside the NFL with Reason. I love seeing, Ball Game and the legend, Mr. Webb. I love seeing Neil and I love Neil Driscoll and all them on there. I like watching Doug Lee do wrong. I love just shout out to all those guys, right? But something I feel like none of these guys are doing is just staying completely confident. Support this team 100. They are confident, but it's just not enough, right? We all have our little bit of doubt, but let's just not even show that doubt. Let's project us to be the best team this weekend. Let's go Dolphins. See, Seattle, you're out of here. We're kicking your butt this weekend. You're done. We're going to go in there with Skylar Thompson, and we're going to show you how to do business. And if I'm wrong, I'll eat crow next week. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.